Hey, it's Angela Marie. As many of you know, I always like to do an end of the year inspirational message. And one of the things I really wanted to share, something that was on my heart, was to talk to you about persistence. Because a lot of times we hear the word persistent, and we're often taught that that persistence is the key to success, or it's one of the keys to success. And I understand the merits in that, and I'm not here to knock down that thought entirely. But I do want to say that if you had to choose between being persistent, like having persistence and having purpose, I would choose the purpose. Because you could be really persistent at something and just not achieve it. I know all about persistence, trust me. But I know that a lot of my persistence has not always equated to achieving something. But I think it's a lot harder to be purposeful about something and not achieve it. In purpose, there's impact and there's action tied to the word itself. Understand that I'm not talking about purpose, the verb, which is often what we talk about, the calling on your life. If I said, what's your purpose? That's what you're going to usually think of. Here it says, have as one's intention or objective. God has allowed suffering, even purposed it. So basically, it's your intention to do something, your objective, your goal, essentially, right? What I want to talk about is the noun version, which is the reason for which something is done or created, or for which something exists. The noun version of purpose is the reason for which something is done or created, or for which something exists. Essentially, it's the why. So the noun version of purpose is essentially the why in what you're doing. When I think about those doors that opened up for me, a lot of times it was actually driven by purpose. It was driven by things I had written down in my prayer journal. It was driven by specific purpose that I either intentionally or unintentionally tied to it, or was aligned with it. Have a why to what you're doing. That's really crucial. If you had to decide between having persistence and having purpose, go with purpose.